If you're gonna do it,
The older you do get, the more rules are gonna try to get you to follow.
come on, do it.
We have created a fictitious ceiling, a roof, to our expectations of ourselves. Life's not easy. We're all destined to have to do the thing that we fear the most anyway.
How the money comes in, the parade comes down. You just gotta keep living, man.
Going down Broadway.
L-I-V-I-N.
It's a one-way street,
L-I-V-I-N.
whichever way I go. Say what you can do what you say. I think I'll try it out. No, think if you're gonna try it out beforehand, but when it's time to go, dive. Finish it, find out. Come out the other side. Don't leave it and go, if I just would that keeps me up at night. Half-ass something you just don't know. Whether you failed or succeeded, got what you wanted or didn't get what you wanted. Finding out, looking in the mirror and going, I didn't half-ass it, I went all the way, I found out. That's a great question. What you're about to say and do will outlive you. Do it well.
If life was nothing but green lights and we didn't have yellows and reds, things that make us pause, hardships, crises, times for introspection, then what the hell would it all be for? We need the yellows and the reds. That's how we evolve. That's how hopefully there's some ascension to our being. If anything, I would say to my 50-year-old self, go fail more. If anything, I would say to you, go fail more. Forget them. Those people on the sideline that are saying the thumbs down or calling you something or being snarky, they're on the sidelines for a reason. If you're not getting past this today, this week, this month, this year, all of a sudden a decade goes by and you're still hung up and you can't get rid of that thing. If it's holding you back from going where you want to go, maybe you should just deny the thing ever happened. Kick it in the head. Kick it off the curb. I'm done with you. I'm sick of you. I'm tired of hanging out with you. I'm tired of that thing, whatever it is, holding me back from going where I want to go.
Happiness is an emotional response to an outcome. If I win, I will be happy. If I don't, I won't. It's an if-then, cause and effect, quid pro quo standard that we cannot sustain because we immediately raise it every time we attain it. See, happiness demands a certain outcome. It is result reliant. And I say if happiness is what you're after, then you're going to be let down frequently and you're going to be unhappy much of your time. Joy, though. Joy is a different thing. It's something else. Joy is not a choice. It's not a response to some result. It's a constant. Joy is the feeling that we have from doing what we are fashioned to do, no matter the outcome.
We like to say, no, freedom and light is the one that carries it. Man, I don't know, that's maybe too evolved for us to really grab a hold of. Rage and anger and revenge are mighty powerful emotions right here.
And this is the beauty of delayed gratification. Tee yourself up. Do yourself a favor. Make the choices, the purchases today that pay you back tomorrow.
The choices we make compounding assets of our future, you need to hold yourself more accountable.
Life is not easy. It is not. Don't try to make it that way. Life's not fair. It never was. It isn't now, and it won't ever be. Do not fall into the trap, the entitlement trap, of feeling like you're a victim. You are not. Get over it and get on with it.
There's a responsibility to freedom, and that there is freedom in responsibility.
It is just as important where we are not as it is where we are. The first step that leads to our identity in life is usually not, I know who I am. That's not the first step. The first step's usually, I know who I am not. Defining ourselves by what we are not
is the first step that leads us to really knowing who we are. You know that group of friends that you hang out with? They gossip too much or kind of shady. They really aren't going to be there for you in a pinch. How about that bar we keep going to that we always seem to have the worst hangover from? Or that computer screen that keeps giving us an excuse not to get out of the house and engage with the world and get some real human interaction. How about that food that we keep eating? That stuff that tastes so good going down, it makes us feel like crap the next week. We feel lethargic and we keep putting on weight. How about that? Well, those people, those places, those things, stop giving them your time and energy. When you quit giving them your time, you inadvertently find yourself spending more time and in more places that are healthy for you, that bring you more joy. Why? Because you just eliminated the who's, the where's, the what's, and the when's that were keeping you from your identity. I promise you, too many options will make a tyrant of us all. All right, so get rid of the excess, the wasted time. Decrease your options. If you do this, you will have accidentally, almost innocently, put in front of you what is important to you by process of elimination. It's so much easier to figure out who you're not. And if you start eliminating the who I'm not, by sheer mathematics, you end up
Mr. Monroe Wills was 94 years old. And he said, Grandpappy, he said, can you give me some advice for life? And his grandpappy says, oh yeah, Monty. Best advice I can give you is this. I've had many crises in my life. And most of them never happened.
You just gotta keep living, man. Livin.
You're looking at her on that sky thing. Good point. How's that? Almost there's only dark. The asking lights went out.